Now, as a kid, I was made to believe that God is real. Like, I feel like, if you're an Asian watching this, a South Asian or whatever, you would have probably, from your childhood, your parents and stuff, I don't want to say they would have forced you into it, but they kind of get that habit into you, from praying at an early age and stuff. You see all these statues and stuff, and you immediately believe there's this thing called God. There's a person called God, it's there. And you believe in it. And I still do believe in it as I've grown up, but my whole perspective on what it is has kind of changed in a way. More than if God, like specifically God, exists or not, I definitely think there is a higher power. Just think back to a lot of moments in your life when you can't quite make sense of it. There's a lot of things in my life and a lot of things that's happened in a lot of our lives that we can't technically make sense of it. Like it's like you try to think of why it happened or how it happened. It's not gonna be, you're not gonna be able to make sense of it, right? And that is when this higher power comes and plays a role. Now, whether you believe in it or not it's up to you. It's a personal thing. I do believe in it 100%. And the reason I believe in it is it actually keeps you accountable. I've seen a lot of people who don't believe in this higher power, don't believe in God, and they're against this stuff. And look, they can have their opinion. I have nothing against that. But often when I see these people, they seem very lost in life, doing all the things that they probably shouldn't be doing, and they don't do anything that they should be doing. We all know what's right and what's wrong in terms of what we should do in our lives, right? There's no debate around that. And a lot of times, these people are just lost when they don't believe in a higher power, that's watching you as a person. From what I have seen, people are just lost, man. I've seen some people in school, I've met some people, they're just lost in life, and they're often people that you don't really want to be around. And I'm not convincing you to go and believe in God and pray to God and stuff, but it's just my experience, just my opinion. No matter what I do, whether good or bad, I know for a fact that there is something watching me, something like it's aware of what I'm exactly doing. And I'm not saying that just because I feel that something's watching me, I'm gonna be perfect. I'm not. I've made mistakes in life. Everyone has made mistakes in life. Everyone has done things that they regret in life, and I have too. But that little bit of fear is there that okay, I should probably not do certain things. Sometimes you get tempted into doing certain things, but when you believe in such a higher power, you refrain from doing those things because you just know it's not good, and that higher power would come back to haunt you in another way if you give into doing that not so good thing. A form of what goes around comes around, and I believe in that. Again, I don't know about you, but I believe in it. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I sit and pray for 3 hours a day, I know everything about God, I know everything about the Bible, Jesus, and all sorts of religions. I really don't. And to be honest, I'm not that interested in it. Like, I'm not going to sit and research about God. But like I said, I believe there is a higher power, and that higher power is, for me, I call it God. I believe in God, whatever. But I don't know, at times it even helps you in a way. In 2022, I was going through a very, very rough patch. I've spoken about it many times on my channel, but I've gone through it was a very rough patch. And when you believe in God, it's almost a sense of assurance that something is there that will get you through. There's a reason why things are happening the way it is, and eventually things will get better. You get that sense of assurance. I don't know about you, but I had that in 2022 when everything was going wrong. I felt like I literally could not speak to anyone about it, even though my parents, like, people were there. Like, people would constantly even ask me if there is something wrong with me, and I would refrain from opening up to anything. But the point is, I felt a sense of assurance that things would get better, and that's purely because I believed in God. Just imagine you're living a life where you don't believe in any of the stuff. You're by yourself. It's kind of like you're very you're probably going to be very lost. And when I believe in God, like, I just get this sense of assurance that things are going to get better. You pray for something, and whether that ends up happening or not, you get this sense of assurance that okay, it'll happen, good things will happen. You get that little bit of hope in you, and that's what happened for me. So do I think God is real? I don't know if God is real, but I do know there is a higher power that we call God, and it's helped me a ton in my life that I've believed in it, and it will continue to help me. I don't know about you. So everyone has their own freaking opinion. You believe in it, so be it. You don't believe in it, so be it. But I do think the people who believe in it are a lot more likely to live a good life than the people who don't. My opinion. So you don't have to freaking type in the comments, oh bro, you don't know what the flip you're talking about. I don't care.